Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Blasphemous. Let's get it going here. I'm excited to be playing today. This game is something else. Things are happening. Secrets are being discovered. Salty dreams are being revealed. This game is just so much fun so far. And one of the things I've been doing is I have been playing a little bit more on my fresh file, and I've been noticing some things, such as the presence of certain corpses that didn't seem so noticeable before. And I had wondered, oh, wait a second, can we glean some information from this corpse in Albero? We have our new interrogation technique that we've gained access to. We don't know what to make of the intel that we're gathering just yet, but let's go ahead and gather some more of it, shall we? And we can mull it over. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings amongst the... I missed the first part because I don't read fast enough. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and try this again. Let's try this one more time. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings amongst the ornaments of the altars? When I call them, they do not appear to pay me any mind. They are covered in ribbons that give the impression of fluttering in an invisible, imperceptible, constant wind. At times, I hear them cry, and at times, I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace? Is this a reference to the children of moonlight? Is that what's being talked about here? They hide up in the ceilings. Covered in ribbons. Yeah, I don't know exactly. An invisible, imperceptible, constant wind. These hints, or whatever they are, that we've gotten, this is our third one now. I don't know what to make of these just yet. This is it. There's a puzzling aspect here. Well, I'm definitely puzzled, and I'm going to have to mull them over as I've been doing with the previous ones. So that add that one to the list of mysteries for later. Let's check in again with I had forgotten about the NPC that's here at the window in Albero. We've collected a lot of quest items. Would this guy be interested in one of them by any chance? He is. Oh my gosh, the remains of Tentudia's hair. I don't remember exactly the dialogue that this guy had before. I might want to review that at some point, but apparently he's interested in Tentudia's hair. So let me just quickly remind myself here about Tentudia's hair. What a great item name. Could not receive a holy burial. Several years at the nunnery. Was this the nunnery? Is this place... What was this place called again? So yeah, the nuns, upon realizing, were frightened by it and soon began considering her cursed. Yeah, she just did not fit in. Poor Tentudia. Okay, all right. I'm not going to ask what this guy's going to do with Tentudia's hair. Let's just hand it over, I guess. Hand it over and ask no questions. Yep, there you go.
This poor lass.
Yeah, oh, I always forget.
Many tears were shed in her blessed name. 1,000 prayers do not clarify whether or not the grievous miracle is a manifestation of true holiness. Still, in our heart lieth no doubt that she was unjustly punished.
Unjustly punished.
Find the next remnants. The order blesses thee.
Tears of Atonement have been acquired. Okay, I did take the liberty of pulling up my notes because I wanted to remind myself. He said that thou hast called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. So the Order of the True Shrine is the name of the place where we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Okay. So this feels like one of these. This is our pretense here, our explanation for collecting these items like Tentudia's hair, because this poor lass had an injustice put on her, and somebody has to make that right. So what did we get? Was it a rosary bead? I don't think was. Where did we add this to our? I guess I waited too long to check the. Did it just go to quest items, or... Wait a minute. Is it, What? What am I missing here? Did we not actually collect... Holy crap. Let's talk to him again.
Find the next remnants. The order blesses
Okay, I actually cannot find in the menu what I picked up. Was it the Shroud of Dreamt Sins? That's our interrogation technique. Why is this not showing up? Okay, I'm gonna quickly check my footage to see exactly what I picked up here. Ah, okay, upon checking the footage, it's very clear now. We picked up, I even said it, but my mind, the cat laser brain was like, who is this guy again? We picked up Tears of Atonement, which is our currency. It had an icon on the screen that made it look like it was just a, another item. But we picked up 500 tears. We have 500 currency that has been added to our collection. Okay, mystery solved. So that's good. We're getting started back here in the world of Blasphemous, and my brain apparently is waiting for the caffeine to kick in here and fully absorb all the information that the game is trying to convey to us. The question is, where do we go next? We have several different options in terms of the in terms of new ground to cover. We have this checkpoint here at the Bridge of the Three Calvaries, very different from the Three Cavalries, notably. We also have more to explore in Mercy Dreams. Mercy Dreams is a place that we started out, I think, with the first episode, maybe the second episode. And we have more to do there. And we also have perhaps more to do, more climbing to do in the Graveyard of the Peaks. And I have some other locations on my map that I have marked, some places of interest as I've been playing on my fresh file and noticing some other things that seem worthy of investigation at some point that I do want to get around to those things. I think what we'll do is we will start. Yeah, where will I'm very much of two minds here. Like there's part of me that wants to keep pressing. I think we'll do it. I just need to pick a direction and go. I have some indecision, the classic Metroidvania dilemma, where multiple paths feel equally valid. But we at some point you do need to just make a call. I think if we go up higher, there is not a way for us to get across, correct? Unless there are, invisible platforms or something, which, who knows in this game with the secrets that we've discovered so far. I am noticing another detail that in the background we can see more twisted souls, twisted forms that are par for the course so far in that all over the place. People mired in the the wonderful grievous miracle. Still trying to decipher exactly. It's gonna take me a while to just wrap my head around the lore in this game. That is one thing that I did want to come back up here for, to check in with our friend Candelaria and buy some items. We do have some, man, we are up to 3,400 now, so we could actually afford to buy, we could buy the HP.
What I am offering you, and may my...
We could buy the HP bar add-on. And also, the problem with this, buying this right now, is that we only have the 2 rosary bead slots. We're supposed to get up to like something, what is it, 7 or 8? And we really just need another rosary bead slot. I'm kind of hesitant to pick this up with before we do that. So I think we're gonna wait on this one, but I think what we might do is we might take this thing, the torn bridal ribbon. This might be something that yeah, I think we'll do this, and we'll actually do a quick NPC sweep before we head out, just to see if anybody is. I don't know who would be interested in this, but we should check with some folks to see if they might be interested, and that leaves us enough currency, enough tiers to be able to upgrade, to get our other upgrade at the Mea Culpa Shrine. So let's head back down here and check in with some of our NPCs, as well as upgrade our sword. All right, I checked in with the three NPCs that I know of here. Tirso, the guy inside of the Salty Dream, and the Order of the True Shrine. None of them seemed interested in the ribbon. So we'll make our purchase here. I think it's the last purchase that we can do for the moment until we upgrade our sword at... I'm guessing it has to be done at another Mea Culpa shrine. So let's get our last words. The Penitent one forms a 4th combo finish attack. Let's lock that in. And there we go. I don't think we can actually do this right now because I think the combo only happens when we're actually hitting the enemy. So yeah. So we'll have to get into combat for that to work out. So let's head back up the elevator. At some point as well, we need to check back in with Gemino. Oh, there's another corpse up here that I had not seen before. Okay. Yeah, maybe one of our quest items, including maybe I just don't know who this would be for at the moment. The torn bridal ribbon. This is probably just going to be one of those things. Talk to everybody, and somebody will find it intriguing. We've got this knot of rosary rope as well. Oh, this is interesting. Knot of rosary rope. Oh, shit. Speaking of rosary bead slots, I just realized that maybe this is like the material needed or the item needed for somebody somewhere to give us another, to extend the length of our rosary bead or our rosary, and then we can attach more beads to the rosary. You know what I'm trying to say. For now, I'm rocking the dove skull, and I did take off this small bead of red wax. I think it's just barely increasing the length of our HP bar, which, you know, I guess is good, but also I kind of want to find out what this immaculate bead does. So we're gonna wear this for a little while and just see if it does anything. As a side note, okay, but we have another corpse to get some secrets from that we can be completely stumped by. It is closer now. The crying. I did the same thing again. I need to read the words that are on the screen. Hold on here. It's a good thing that these repeat. It is closer now. The crying faces of ice announce the proximity of the convent. They presage the pain awaiting inside its walls. I ask the cold to be merciful and allow me to climb to the peaks where I will be reborn as a sister of golden visage. This one feels a little more like just a lore corpse. Like this one just kind of feels like we're giving a little bit more story to this area that we're in, the convent, and I'm in the peaks to become a sister of golden visage. Golden visage, you say? Okay. All right. It is time for us to maybe get our butts kicked by. Oh, those. Okay, those go away. those are disappearing platforms. We cannot wait about. We must go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This guy. Okay. There we go. I was like, are you actually going to attack us at some point? You're very slow moving, and you only seem to have one move, so can we do a big charge up attack here? And okay, you are gone. This guy was much less tough than I was anticipating, so there we go. And now what have we? Oh boy, that's kind of what I... this looked very... it looked a little too different from the rest of the environment. I did sort of have a suspicion about, like, I could see the wall that could be climbed on the other side of this thing, and I was like, how exactly am I... It looks like the wall is out of reach, but also this looks very sus. So, okay. So, that's... The charge move is actually pretty good. Well, that's not close enough. If we can get the charge move... Yeah, okay. We also have this combo attack that I still haven't tried out, so we'll figure out how to work in. There's so many abilities. There's so many abilities to remember in a new game, and I'm always very bad at mixing all of them in. I'm noticing the very sad lady in the background crying tears of snow, perhaps at my inability to remember all of the things that I can do in this game. All right. These Wraith Bell enemies are pretty annoying to deal with, especially when the platforms that we're going to be crossing are disappearing, or will be disappearing. So we need to keep a move on here. There we go. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward with the wall climb there, because I wanted to be able to try to hit him when he was on the to the left of the wall. And okay, I'm gonna have to use my one singular flask, I think, because it's that time. We're low on health, and we need to drink our one flask, which was the other decision that we made last time that I did not quite fully understand. I'm not sure that I would have made the same decision if I knew what I was getting into. It did say sacrifice your bile flask. I should have known. Okay, one thing I did want to do here is I wanted to check. I just remembered my prayers, and I want to re-equip this Tirana of the Celestial Bastion, which I was not able to use last time, but I'm wondering, was I failing to use it correctly? Do I need to use it like when I'm actually, let me go here to where I can actually read this again. A prayer that abuses the bounties of the miracle to sanctify the very air around whoever intones it. It generates a barrier of divine lightning that damages any enemies trying to cross it. Is it possible that I needed to use this like when I was close to an enemy? I want to wait till the wind dies down. Do I need to be close to an enemy to get this? Because if I use this right now, it won't let me. I also don't want to take a... When does it activate? It doesn't seem to activate when I get closer to this enemy. I don't know. I don't know how this is supposed to work. That was not the right move. The charge move is the one that has that extra range. That's so nice. That's what we should have just used. Now I've taken an extra hit. Need to find another shrine. Not a shrine, but another... Oh, there is a passageway there. Oh, shit. Okay. We need to find... Oh, God, this guy's back. We need to find... let's see here. All right, those guys aren't too bad as long as they stay somewhat in range. Now, unfortunately, I am at... Was I supposed to... This is the thing, I was trying to... Let's go over here real quick, because I think I'm at a dead end at the moment, and maybe I'm going to have to... Yeah, okay, well, we died. I think the game is actually... It could be that there is an air dash. First death of the day. Did I... Wow, I apparently did not... Oh my god, I'm a dingus. I did not bank the shrine that was right next to the gosh dang elevator. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back up here. Gonna have to make a little bit of a run, get our elevator back down. I think, like I said, it might be... There could be an air dash in the game, but they've also given us this... ability supposedly to climb in the air using... I guess we could go here and just get our guilt fragment back, couldn't we? Wait a second. Why do I not have the little degradation around my... Is it because I took a gravity death? Does that not separate me from my... Like if I go on the map, there's no... Isn't there a guilt fragment that's shown on the map when I perish? So then what does this do? You are rid of guilt. It seemed to do nothing, but I didn't see, the little thorns or vine or whatever that blocks off part of my fervor bar. So I don't know, but I definitely did not just do the smart thing and save at this point here. It could be that they're wanting us to do this technique that allows us to hit the enemy and kind of stay in the air. And that's how we navigate across. I don't know. Or it's just me needing to figure out how to How to... Oh my gosh. Okay. Good thing we don't take fall damage. I was trying to get my combo attack there. I don't know if I got it off. I all of a sudden got rudely interrupted. Oh, so rudely interrupted. Is this a ledge up here that I can get to? I maybe need to wait for the wind. Let's, execution. Let's go, baby. Now, I sort of missed my opportunity. Oh, okay. Execute 5 different enemies is an achievement. There you go. Achievement unlocked. I want to wait for the wind. Here we go. Nope. Okay. 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 All right. That is not a... Never mind. The little part of the background there that I wondered if it could be actually a ledge is not, in fact, a ledge. The one with the 2 statues there. It's just part of the background. So onward and upward we go. We wait for the wind to stop and we get right... Oh, I was out of range. Good. Good. Perfect. I love the range on this charge attack. So good. Actually, if we're charging, does that... Are we immune to the pushing of the wind? We're not completely immune, but it does seem to actually push us less distance. Am I seeing things? I think that's okay. That yeah, I don't know how useful that would be, but it's you know, something to note. Something to note here. Now, okay, can I do? I want to figure this out. This technique that they want us to learn, but also I don't want to do this on a platforms that disappear. It doesn't really... Oh, shit. No, I apparently did not. Did you guys see that? I did not actually land. I thought I jumped up. I thought I jumped up onto the ledge above me, and that wasn't the case. Okay, we try that again. Okay, just a noob alert. Noob alert. If you didn't know already, Blasphemous noob at work here. No, not again. Oh my god. I thought for sure that I was going to be able to land on the ledge below me when I hit that enemy. This is a fantastic start that we are off to here. You know, sometimes I'm definitely... Anybody who has watched any of my Elden Ring series will know that I can be a little stubborn sometimes. There are times when a game, you know, maybe trying to communicate to you that, hey, this area is a little bit beyond your abilities at the moment. And I don't know if that is the case here. I don't know if that's what they are trying to tell me. That I need more mobility before actually dealing... I just fell directly on that guy. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna go. I don't want to. That's like, we're not doing it. I'm reload. Get me back to the site of grace. Get me back to the pre-do, and I actually do have to heal. Get me that health back because I'm making dingus moves over here. But yeah, like it could be that this is an area that we're not supposed to try to press into because you actually do need, you know, an ability like an air dash to proceed successfully in this area. I don't know if that's the case. And also you need to just not... I am being a little bit impatient at the moment as I am wanting to get back to where I was. And this guy is standing in my way. So we have to get him out of the way. The charge attack is working pretty well though. As long as the person using it is actually deploying it correctly. The other thing that would be pretty useful in these situations is a ranged attack, and I do know I have looked a little bit more closely at the mea culpa screen, and there are things like Fervous Blood. It's not the only one. There are actually a few different ranged attacks. Maybe they're all within this one section, this bar. That may be the case. It looks like the throwing attacks, the ranged attacks, are sectioned into one part of. It's not really a tree of abilities, but this section of abilities here. So having one of those ranged attacks would actually, you know, not be the worst thing to have here. Would be nice to have. Why am I... What's going on there? I don't know why my character... I don't understand why my character was floating on air. Just levitating, you know? Because that's how we feel sometimes. We just feel like floating on air. Okay, all right. We're not doing ideally here, but we're gonna keep trying to make sense of everything. What was going on? The penitent one is apparently has the ability to just that's where you came from. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't think I'm meant to. I'm not supposed to like use this enemy to like. Yeah, we need an air dash, don't we? We just need an air dash. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a marker on the screen here, assuming I don't want to get blown to my doom. So we're gonna get into a spot here that is relatively safe. And I guess going to the map maybe does pause things, so I don't have to worry about getting blown off the ledge. But there's a Child of Moonlight here, and we just in general need some sort of movement ability unlocked to... I think the same thing probably goes here, except here I can get up this way. I just have to deal with some... God damn it. Okay. Just keep ringing the bell. They're actually, you know, the pattern is pretty repeatable with these guys if you just repeat that pattern. I don't know of any way that I would be able to get... I don't think I would be able to get this item to the right. There's two items. I might be able to get the item that's up above. Assuming that I don't die to the stupid ghost. Ooh. There we go. I will take my occipital of tequila. Wait a second. Occipital of tequila, you say. Now, actually, as I'm thinking about it, we might be able to get this item down below us. Let's see if we can. If we can't, I feel like we should be able to. The problem is, once I get the item, I might have to die. I'm not sure I can get back. So how do we want to... Do we want to just... Because there is more potentially to explore up above. I felt like there was a path. Yeah, there's a path that leads to the left, and I kind of want to check that path. Let's take a brief moment here, and we'll check the occipital of tequila, the metalsmith. Tequila was not your everyday metalsmith. Skulls were the basis of his creation, with jeweled skulls his specialty. Oh, he would put the bling my skull. Okay, his last wish was to become the most beautiful piece in his collection. Some of these are pretty funny, I gotta say. Okay, let's wait for the wind to blow to the left, and then we're gonna go ahead and make a run and jump this. Oh wow, we actually get a lot of... Boy, we really... Okay, the wind must not be ignored. At the very least, we don't want the wind blowing to the right when we make this next jump here. Let's go like this. And there we go. And now there are a set of blood platforms. Oh, and there's also some sort of a thorny vine over on the far right side, and I see that's how the path continues. Okay, so we need to mark this as well. We need to mark this. What are we marking as thorny vines? Oops, that's not the... What are we marking? I guess I put a green dot. We'll put a green marker. That's what I was using over here by where I think we also saw some thorns. So let's do that. And I think that's probably... I only see the two. That's the thing. The nice thing about these invisible platforms is that they are slightly visible. They give you the tiny little pixels there to show you where all the platforms are. So I don't have to go jumping on them to actually illuminate myself as to where they stand. All right, we're pretty low on health here, so we'll try to be smart about dealing with this knight. And the way we do that is by charging from this distance and whiffing. Completely 100% whiffaroonie. Okay, that was perfect. The absolutely god gamer over here. God tier gamer. Y'all can't even handle what you're watching. Just should be illegal to post this sort of footage on the internet. Actually, that statement might be true, just not for the reason that I was initially thinking. Okay, let's try this again. 2 charge attacks seem to do the trick, and you are out of here. Okay. Could go to the left, or we can go up, where it looks like there is... I think we're gonna go to the left. Let's go to the left and see. I'm really hoping... God dang it. I was really hoping... Oh, there is an intel corpse. There is a secrets corpse over there. And there are more... Let's at least get this item. We can get this item... Oh, this is a one-way trip, isn't it? There's a child of moonlight below us. Okay, if we slide through this little passageway here, we have a muted bell now. If we slide through this passageway, we're not coming back. So we might want to explore this way first. Let's check what we picked up. A muted bell. It's another rosary bead. Goddamn. Did I... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I think we figured out what that one bead did. Oh, I don't remember what it was called. Was it the pristine bead? These sorts of moments. This is why this game is so reminiscent. They are replicating the feeling of playing Dark Souls so well. I love it. These little mysteries that you're like, what the hell is this thing? I don't know what this does. Let me just wear it for a while and see what happens. Weight of true guilt is what it has turned into. Bead completely tainted that has absorbed the sins of its wearer until completely filled. Encloses a storm of guilt and rumbles with the echoes of past mistakes. Statues of confessors used to carry beads like this, reaping guilt from repentant parishioners. So I think this is transformed based on the fact that we've been dying. That's why we've had no guilt fragment. Must be. The question, though, it still is... I think the mystery of... Well, there's still mystery to it. Because what does this mean? Encloses a storm of guilt and rumbles with the echoes of past mistakes. Is it... Like, is it having any effect? Is it still... It feels like at some point it's... Like, it almost feels like a, a ring of... What's the item that is supposed to... The item that prevents you from losing your souls. That's what this feels like. It's preventing us from getting a guilt fragment, but it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. It feels like it's only going to have some limited time, and maybe that time has already come, where we have already used it as much as we can. I don't know. Let's check the muted bell and see. This is really fascinating. The muted bell, tin bell, now empty. Strangely, one could swear to hear a slight tinkling in the presence of strange energies. Slightly protects its wearer from attacks of magical nature. I see. Magical style attacks. Okay. Okay. We should also check the lore on these. I forgot. The lore on the weight of true guilt seems like the same as before. This is what we read previously. Does it make more sense now that we kind of have an idea of what this does? What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Interesting. Yeah, it's, what exactly? I mean, it clearly, I think, was keeping us from separating from our guilt fragment, whatever the terminology is supposed to be. What's the question is, can it keep working? Like, that would be a useful thing to just have on all the time, and you would never have to worry about your guilt fragment. Even though that guilt fragment is, you know, you don't lose your souls. It's such a different way of looking at the death mechanic. So how useful is this exactly? What's the lore on the muted bell? When he entered that room full of paintings and statues, he was surprised to find under a dirty sheet the marble figure of a man who seemed to offer him something lustrous that he held in his cold stone hands caught his attention. A shapeless fruit the size of an apple with a silvery glow and a delicious appearance. Hungry as he was, he took it, but when he tried to bite, he had to hold back a yelp of pain, for the fruit turned out to be made of metal. Ow. Confused, he grabbed a nearby stone and smashed the fruit with all his might. The dude was tilted. He was tilted as fuck, managing to make a small crack in it from which a dense reddish liquid poured. Without thinking it twice, he drank the liquid, which tasted salty like blood. Oh my gosh. Some of the decisions that y'all are making, I'm not sure that I can condone those decisions. What we really need is we need to get some health. That's what I need here, is I need some health by destroying some objects. So let's see if we can do some of that. Are there perhaps objects back over here that I could quickly charge up on? Yeah, okay, there we go. So a little freebie health gain there. And then I guess we go up. We go up this way, and we should get another... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to grab onto the... I want to hit this guy, please. I want to hit... No! God dang it. God dang it. I knew that we're learning the ropes. We're learning the ropes and controlling the penitent one. And sometimes my ability, I want to hit the enemy, not climb a wall. Can we please have like is there a context situation here where we can, let me test this out a little bit. If I stand directly next to, we'll wait for the wind to stop blowing. Stop. Okay, now holding up on the control stick. Yeah, if I am right next to that wall. Now, what if I'm looking the other direction? That might be the way, okay? If I'm looking the other direction, I will not wall climb. Does that also hold if I'm just swinging normally? Okay, so that's the trick, is if I want to attack an enemy that is right next to a wall climb section, let's charge up our health here on this thing. Then I need to be, I think I'm a little too far away. No, I'm not, because the range on that charge attack is freaking amazing. All right. Oh, I actually cannot. No, I need to use the wind. Just use the wind. You don't need an air dash for this. Just use the wind. Waiting for the next wraith to pop out, though. There's going to be another wraith that pops out here at any second, right? And that's where we're going to bite it. Yep. Just one, though. I can live with just one. I think I can live with just one. I thought I could live with just one. Gosh dang it. Man. I don't know if you noticed what I just did there, but my Hollow Knight brain took over. Hollow Knight brain wanted, with all of its might, Hollow Knight brain wanted to pogo that enemy. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to pogo. Is that too much to ask? I want a pogo that lets me hit the enemy and stay right where I'm at. That's not the game we're playing, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I did forget. No, I did not forget about this passageway. Oh, except I sort of did. I forgot about this item, which I wanted to keep exploring upward and momentarily ignore, because I felt like if I went for that item, like I could see a world. Oh no, it's just the wind, right? We just want to use the wind. I keep thinking I need an air dash to do this shit, but they have counter for this. It's the mechanic in the zone is just to deal with the wind. So, and I think that's probably the same case with that passageway over to the left that we haven't been through. Okay, we just need to play the zone correctly here. So let's do this. We can do it, maybe. What I would like here is to get you on my case so I can start ringing your bell. Just ring the bell enough times, and now this actually maybe is not as difficult as I was thinking it would be. If I go like this, oh yes, okay. Got it. Got him. And we get a little bit of health there as well from our destructible background. And now, oh shit. Oh shit. Empty bile vessel. Oh shit. Vessel made of crystal and gold, capable of holding the hallowed bile that emanates from the morning fountains. I just want to know who we have to turn this into. I don't know that it's probably not Nascimento. He's just gonna take this shit and just, I don't know what he uses the sacrificed biles for. Don't want to know. But who do we give this to? Because I want another flask. Who do I need to talk to get a flask around here? Oh, that feels really good. Except the only dilemma here is just who do I talk to? We'll see if we can figure that out. Empty bile vessel, get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order from the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried about a year ago, answered the gravedigger. The exhumation of a penitent. Is this supposed to be related to us? We are the penitent one. Capital P, capital O. But obviously we woke up in a place where there was a whole lot of other people that were wearing the same hat as us. And I think my brother had mentioned to me the idea that the hat, the big pointy hat, is supposed to be, I think it has some roots in, like so much else in this game, roots in Catholicism, where it is about directing the person's thoughts and attention toward God or toward heaven, something along those lines. It's pointing upward in that manner. But yeah, is this referring to one of those people with the pointy hats like us? Is that who we're exhuming here? He was well loved in Albero, and many parishioners approached his grave. But when I dug him up, he saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus, blood red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried him on their shoulders, watching as blood gushed out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood that wouldn't stop flowing out. Yeah, so this dude had just been buried for who knows how long, and there was still all this blood that was coming out of him. What the heck? What the heck? Either way, we have a bile vessel, and we just need to find the relevant NPC to once again bring our flask count to 2, which is, especially now that they are powered up, that is a lot of... That is so much hype. I am ready to go in getting another flask. What I'm also hopefully ready for is dealing with you. Just keep ringing their bell. As long as they are... There we go. Okay, cool. Get a little bonus health here. I missed my chance. The wind was blowing to the left. I should have taken that shot, but we'll have to wait here just a little bit longer. I suspect that I'm supposed to be dropping down from above in order to get that Child of Moonlight. Don't know for sure. But let's see what's over here to this side. I think that's probably what we're going to be doing. We're going to be navigating upwards to hopefully find our way around to... Hopefully finding our way around to that Child of Moonlight. As I'm sitting here dawdling, I'm once again missed my chance. I don't know if I need to get the wind blowing to the left, but it's going... I'm also trying to time things out to where I'm getting to that platform when the knight is not looking. I really didn't need... I'm going to jump over you. You know what? This is a little bit of close quarters here. We are going to ignore this guy, and we are going to move right along. Moving on up. Oh, there's another Child of Moonlight up here, and we get it by... Interesting. By having access to... One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I noticed that there was a what is the name of the enemy here that's hiding in the wall? They're making me think of the what were they? The wraiths inside of the undead crypt? Those not statues, but like monuments almost that would have spirits spawn out of them. No! What the? Oh, I should have used the thrust. I should have used the sacred thrust. Of course. Use the thrust. That was the key. That would have been the smart thing to do. Let's try that again. Take two coming up. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I gotta wait for the wind. Patience. Patience, my friend. Everything will work out if you are just not trying to fight the wind. Work with the wind. Do not fight it. Let it come to you. Okay, let's try this time. Now, where was my sacred thrust? Okay, what am I missing there? I'm probably just not doing it right. Noob alert. The wind is really not that powerful, like, even if we're fighting it in some cases. It's okay. Now, I want to... What do I want to do? I want to have a sacred thrust. But that is apparently... Okay, so then maybe I can't thrust when I'm inside of one of those little tunnels. The slidey tunnels do not allow me to do sacred thrust. That's my takeaway from that situation. So... we wait for the slide to come to an end, and then we just do a normal attack. That's probably what I was failing to do. Let's try to do that. One way or the other, we will get this. Child of Moonlight. It will be added to our collection. Okay. We do an upswing. We do an upswing. That's what we do. Oh my God, I almost... Oh my... Yeah. Close calls here, folks. Close. This is premium content here on Akinar TV. The close calls of parkour in Blasphemous. This is so much fun. So much fun. Can we do this correctly? Slide, and then... My gosh. My goodness. 7 of 38. Let's go. Okay, cherub baby get, and we're slowly but surely making our way through here. I forget what this area was called. I kind of want to get this guy though. God damn it! Can't have good things. Can't have good things. Mainly because of my incompetence. Also, he would not have died in one hit. It takes 2 charge hits to hit these guys. We need the wind, I think, working with us this time, at least not working against us. Oh, this is the other side. This is the other side. Okay, so everything has come full circle, question mark? Everything has come full circle. We have this area here that we need to have our grappling hook for, question mark? Right, and we were trying to work our way upwards. Yeah. Actually, I'm not totally sure. Let's go up here. There's no wraith attacking us. No wraith attacking us? That's surprising. Okay, There's another intel. No, this was the intel corpse that we saw before. Let's get the intel. I can bear it no longer. That sound, that ringing will follow me forever, no matter where I go. This is my sentence. It is time to cross towards the other side of this cursed dream. I can bear it no longer. That sound, that ring will follow me forever. Some of these are feeling more just like lore corpses, as opposed to the first couple ones that we came across really felt like they were trying to give us a hint to do something somewhere. These others have felt just more like they're giving us background. Okay, let's see if we can take this guy out. Can we just hit you from here without you hitting us? There's our fourth combo. Okay. We finally got to see the combo move in action there. That was sweet. That was pretty cool. Wait for the wind here. All right. Got to be a wraith here at some point. No wraith. Okay, there's an item behind two of you, which we theoretically should be able to deal with the slow-moving coffin knights. If I get my range down correctly. I don't think I can hit him from this side. But I'm gonna try. No. Not quite. Not quite. Dang it. Okay, I'm really whiffing it right now. And it's making me feel a little silly. Wait. There we go. Okay. Now we are talking. We should be able to do Sacred Thrust here, should we not? The other thing I could do, well, I don't have the... Well, maybe I do have the fervor for it. I just don't have... Oh. Did we hit twice? That was a cool execution. Did we actually hit him twice with the Sacred Thrust? How did that... I'm going to have to watch that footage back. Okay, I think definitely I'm still... I don't know what is going on with this prayer, this Tirana of the Celestial Bastion. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I will figure it out eventually. But for now, we should bring back something that actually is usable. I probably could have used it in this circumstance here, and could still use it if we didn't already know the trick against these. I don't know what to call the wall enemies. The enemies on the wall. That's what they are. We've picked up the parietal bone of Lasser the Inquisitor. Unlike other Inquisitors, Lasser showed an unusual amount of indulgence towards the accused, even to the point of stopping executions. His weakness led him to excommunication and exile. Yeah, just like that. Lasser was out of here. All right, now. Oh, that's where our guilt fragment is. Okay, oops, I accidentally. Okay, so, I mean, we did come this way before, right? We did do this thing. Oh, we're gonna be attacked by this guy. Okay. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Can I get a plunging attack? Did that give me iframes? I feel like the plunging attack might have given us iframes there, but it's hard to say. Not certain. Uncertainty. Okay. All right, so the Wraith is out of here. Let's see about... So this, I think, is a little slidey. Yeah, okay, so we have been on the other side now. And let's see if we can dispatch with the Knight here, or do we even just not worry about him and just keep this train moving? Okay. Like, he is worth, you know, he is worth some souls. So he is worth some tears. Which wouldn't be the worst thing to pick up. But now we actually don't have the Wraith to worry about here. The Bell Wraith. So that's nice. Wait for the wind to blow in our favor. And just barely. Just barely got there. Was there a second Wraith, though, that appeared? I don't remember. We're going to find out momentarily. I think there was a Wraith that appears, right? Yeah. But as long as the Wraith is not, like, charging us, when it's over a chasm. As long as I can reach it, then we're good to go. Oh, sus wall. I was honestly, I was just charging up my health. That's the only thing that I was doing there. I was not thinking about sus wall. Okay. Do we come back for this? Or do we quickly take a peek? The enemies don't respawn. The enemies don't respawn. So we can... Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, this could be a trap. Let's, before we go activating, let's look around a little bit more here. Okay, what in the world is this thing? Anoint yourself with the oil of the pilgrims? Oh, is this... I wonder if this is the... Wasn't Gemino? Wasn't he looking for an oil? I mean, we're going to do this, right? This, as long as it's not going to sacrifice one of our flasks, that's, well, it might have some other downsides. I don't know. Let's find out. You have to learn through trial and error. Anoint. Whoa. No way. We actually just increased our maximum fervor? What? Maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe, is that what we needed to do in order to use this Tirana of the Celestial Bastion? It still looks like no. It still looks like it doesn't have the same look. I'm wondering if we just need more fervor now that, I mean, I guess it would make sense if we're able to... Actually, I don't know that we're going to be able to increase our maximum HP. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. But of course, we're playing a Souls-like. Wouldn't we be able, if we can increase the power of our flasks and the amount of our flasks, would we not also increase our HP at some point? I don't know. But we can increase our max fervor, that's for sure, by anointing ourselves with the oil of pilgrims. We still can't use Tirana of the Celestial Bastion, but oh my god. Okay, we now have 4 charges of Eyes Like Stars and 4 charges of Vertialis. Awesome. That is such a... Wow. And if you just, you know, if you didn't find that... I am noticing, though, that they're pretty good about things, destructible parts of the environment. We found one of the sus walls down in Mercy Dreams was like this. And I will say, when we go back to Mercy Dreams, I noticed something on a fresh file. I noticed a candlestick that looked like maybe it might be similar to, because that's where we found a sus wall the first time, was behind a candlestick holder that needed to be broken. And I was, oh my gosh, really? You know what? We have maximum fervor. Suck on that. How do you like that? Okay. What was I going to... I need to finish my thought. My thought that they do a good job so far. They do a very good job of... There are secrets to find, but there are hints, subtle little hints, destructible parts of the environment that they are placing to give you that nudge to go poking around where there might be a sus wall. Oh no, 2 of you guys, shit. That's no good. That's no good. I'm hoping we kited one of them. 1, yes. 1 at a time, please. The bane of my existence is 2 enemies in a Souls game. Or any game. No. I need to wait for the wind. Patience. Patience. I think now is the right time. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to take on 1 wraith up here on its own. A single wraith should not be a problem. Famous last words. Okay. Alrighty, we are making our way through. It's nice once we figured out the mechanic in this area to just roll with the wind. Allow the winds to guide you. I should have gone for it. Why did I hesitate? Hesitation is defeat. As soon as I hesitated there, I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time before the wind stopped to reach that item down there. But now we will do so. And we pick up piece of a tombstone. All right, what do we have here? Another rosary bead. We need more rosary bead slots. Where do I get me one of those? But I feel like I have a quest item that's going to get me one of those when I find the right person. And I have, oh my God, we need to find the right NPCs in for so many things. Let's read our new rosary bead though. Piece of a tombstone, piece of a ceramic slab, strangely found on the snowy peaks. Those from the village rarely left their arid lands to face the cold of the mountains, but this tombstone had undoubtedly belonged to someone from Albero. The fragment confers resistance to falls, eliminating recovery time. Okay, that is an interesting effect. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Let's read the lore first. It is said that the Albero graveyard is even older than Albero itself. It was built even before the church was erected. It was a graveyard isolated from everything in this arid Otre land. I feel like that is, there's like a Spanish or Latin pronunciation there, similar to the word, what was the word that we had at the beginning of the game that I was mispronouncing at that time, but I think I looked it up after the fact. It was like Naker or something, and so maybe this is like Ocher. Everything in this arid Ocher land considered unholy. The church did not take long to find out about this and dug all the tombs up, scattering the remains across the fields. That's when the Brotherhood of the Genuine Sepulchre was founded, in charge of collecting the remains of the dead and giving them a second burial. I have kept this piece of clay tombstone since then. This sounds like something that the guy who we've been giving all the bones to, it sounds like it's describing him. Is he part of the Brotherhood of the Genuine Sepulchre? Either way, we will try. We got some bones to turn in, and maybe he will have a, like, we'll see. We might need to equip the rosary bead for him to react to it. We'll find out about that. Now, as to its effect, lessening the recovery time for falls. I've noticed that we can actually, like when we do fall and we hit the ground, obviously there's a little bit of an impact that can also reveal sus floors, notably. But I think we can kind of recover pretty quickly from that by, I've noticed on a fresh file that I can actually kind of quickly slide to, oh man, this is a very wide open area. Okay. We'll talk more about the recovery time from falls, but whenever I see a wide open area like this in any game, there might be a fight. But they haven't given us a save point in a while either. So I guess we get a charge up on health there. I'm going to quickly check my map. I guess there was a passageway to the left over here. I wonder if that could have been a save point. Oh boy, I might be getting myself in trouble here. Okay, there's an entryway. They gave us at least a little bit of a health charge up if there is a fight that is about to ensue. This guy again.
Indeed, sister of mine. Our encounter is approaching. The miracle will protect me. I do not need your protection this time. Leave me alone.
Is he actually going to fight us this time, or is he going to... Nope, he's going to run away. He did... Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage, excuse me. Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Okay, so this guy, this is the second time that we've seen this guy. He kind of made me think of I thought of Dialos for some reason is who he initially reminded me of, but he keeps saying like sister of mine, and like he's following us, and he said that the confrontation approaches. We are going to be fighting that guy at some point, it sure feels like. But for now, he is mostly talk. What's going on here? This is an enemy. This is an enemy. This is an enemy. Do that again. Do that again. Oh, you do not have all that much health? Okay. Actually, I think that was a nun. Okay. Well, to be fair, the nun started the fight, but I think that I think that was a nun that we just executed. So now we have executed our 6th different type of enemy. This is the Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Boy, oh boy, would I like to find a prie-dieu. Do any of you, does anybody here know the location of a prie-dieu? I'm walking along the walkway here because I think I have noticed that sus floors have a different sound. And so I am starting, as my brain continues to adjust to all of the things going on in Blasphemous. That's a prie-dieu, I think. Boom! Let's go. Lock in that save point. Okay, we are now tethered to this save point, so we're going to be up on this end of the world maybe for a little while, but I'm okay with that because if we need to go back to Albero, going down is a lot faster. It is a lot faster than going back up. I really want to see. I want to see what is in that that little slit to the left that we did not explore, but we're gonna save that for backtracking. Right now, we are going to press forward, and as I said, going up is easier than going down. Or sorry, going down is strike that and reverse it. Going down is easier than going up. Words are hard right now. I am. What I was going to say is trying to finish my thought as the cat laser brain bounces all over the place. So many ways to go. So many paths that are here opening up to us. But I've been noticing that sus floors, including the one that seemingly came out of nowhere last time, that was near the Candelaria shop, sus floors do have a different sound. And I had not been listening for that sound before. Going to try to do that going forward. What I'm also going to try to do going forward is to avoid having hot lava poured on my head. Okay. And, all right, so we got hot lava, and we've got a new type of enemy on the way here. Let's see if we can start off with a Sacred Thrust. Okay. That's a neat trick. All right. Thanks. I hate it. I already want to go back to the prie-dieu because I'm already going to be down a flask. Oh, man. There's part of me that almost wants to head back to Albero to see if I could get a, we need to figure out how to make use of the empty flask that we picked up. I really want another flask. But it's a long way back. That is the other thing. They are doing a nice job of replicating here. The Dark Souls feeling of it can take a while getting to different places. So how do we? That's how we slide behind. Okay, we slide behind. That is the response with that enemy. Figuring out patterns here. I don't suppose that I could destroy any of these pots or affect them in any way by an upswing. Does not appear to be the case. So we've just got to make our way in between the pots of lava. Okay. All right. Ah, and you're the culprit over here. You're the one that's pulling. I like this having an enemy somewhere in the environment that is, you know, pulling the lever or ringing the bell or making your life a living hell. Unintentional rhyme. I like that idea. Okay. It's like you get to the end of the hall. It just makes it, it's a fun little thing to, ooh, man, the Sacred Thrust is really, I'm loving how this move feels. Okay. It's a fun little mechanic to have the environment being manipulated by the enemies that you need to punish for their wrongdoing. For fucking with you. Oh, that was close. Holy shit. I think the one of my little red my red belt there was singed ever so briefly by the lava. The hot, it's not really hot tar, it's just straight up fire that they are dumping from these. All right, how am I gonna deal with this guy? So he kind of, the first one, first of all, what is on your face? It looks like there is some sort of a squid or something that has taken, oh. Man, Sacred Thrust just kind of, it kind of lingers in the air, doesn't it? Like it waits around for a while just to see, just to make sure that there was any enemy that wants to, you know, run itself into this thrust. Okay, yeah. All right, maybe you're not too bad. They kind of remind me of those the skirt bombers that we had a little bit further down, but they don't throw bombs, so that's a much easier task to handle. What do we got here? Sternum of Vitas, the performer. Custodia remembers with admiration the name of Vitas Varnus. He inspired the lives of his people through his altruistic actions as well as his inspirational words. Everybody's just a fan of good old Vitas Varnus, the performer. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I thought for a second I heard a sus floor. Now that I've been talking about that a little bit, that notion is going to be springing to mind. Before we explore, if I explore down, I can, I think, make it back up. Yeah, so we go going down here. Okay. So I do want to do that. Let's do a little plunging attack. Business. Please attack in the right direction. Thank you. Sus walls, sus floors. We're looking for them all. Man, I love this Sacred Thrust. It's so nice. It's so good. And boy, oh boy, we really give it to these nuns. We really lay it on thick with these executions. So stylish. And okay, so now we just have two different ways to go. Let's peek our... Just making sure about sus walls and sus floors. I think I would prefer to come at this problem from above, especially if that means, because now that we know that we, there's somebody somewhere who's pulling the rope to dump these pots. So well, okay, this is actually a little bit, we just slide past, right? We slide on past. That's what we do. We wait for this, and then we slide on past. And you are out of here. Charge attack for the win. Okay, I think that's a... Oh, I see. So there is a... There's a... At the very least, there is a wall climb below us that we could... Here's the person. No, this is not the person either. This is not the person. They wear the same outfits. I think they are both nuns, but the person pulling the lever was not you. Oh shit. Oh shit. We are... There looks... That looks to be like some very tough to breathe air on the other side of this barrier. Some toxic air, perhaps. And now I'm wondering if this is where I would need that that rosary bead that Candelaria was selling that involves dealing with toxins. Can I get a plunging attack on you? I cannot jump. I cannot jump downward from where I was standing there. So from here, maybe. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay, you are getting way too eager. There is a wall in your way, my friend. You have no shot of reaching me. What was your game plan there exactly, I wonder? How were you planning to I like they stick with the game plan. It's like, no, I'm just gonna keep pulling the rope. This guy's about to murder me. Nope, nope. They told me to pull the rope. I don't don't think about anything else. Don't think about anything else. So can I guess I would have to go down now that we've deactivated the lava portion of things. Now we can, I think that the plunge and attack does give me iframes. It sure feels that way. Until they run out, that is. Until they run out. All right. So, any sus floors or anything? It's just an alternate path. We could have approached this problem in a couple different ways from a couple different angles, and that seems to be all there is to find here, as well as collecting some more tiers. We are now up to 34. I had not realized 3,400 tiers. Our souls count is getting up there. Okay. But now we do have what feels like a bit of a dead end, because while we can slide through, we could slide through into here. Like, we're going to be taking some damage, right? It's not going to be an insta death, would it? Well, I feel like I took a big chunk of my health there, and this pretty clearly feels like, unless I'm just supposed to run through it really quickly. Do I drink first? Let's hold off before we go into the toxic zone. Let's explore down, because maybe there's a way to clear the air before we actually try to run through it. Maybe we can do that. I'm going to be checking my... Oh, I think this might be a shortcut, actually. I think this is extending ourselves back. Yeah, kick down. Undead Berg, anyone? Kick down that ladder, and now we have the pre-do that we can get back to. So that makes me a lot more gung-ho about running into toxic gas potentially, but at the same time, there's a let's actually do it, because now I feel like we've been through. Oh, this area goes up further. Maybe we should continue exploring in that direction first. We'll keep the toxic area bookmarked, but I'm gonna drink my flask one way or the other. I might not have gotten 100% full value there, but close enough. But I think I want to go back over here and see what did I... Okay, it's we did not miss anything in terms of climbing upward. Perhaps there's something that we fall down, or there's an elevator or something, but well, if there was an elevator, there would probably be a switch here to call that elevator eventually. So I don't know. Is this one of these things where the map just has some... It feels like they've been pretty good so far about where the map... Like, most rooms have, like, a ceiling, right? There's a border at the top of the map that makes it pretty clear that you can't go any higher. This one is a notable exception, along with some others that we've seen on the map. So it makes me wonder, just as it makes me wonder way back here... Although this one has a ceiling, doesn't it? I put a question mark here because when I was exploring this on a fresh file, I saw, like, some light shining down from the ceiling, and I thought, could I get up higher, maybe? Alrighty, there's nowhere to go in... we cannot go upwards in that direction, so let's go back, and let's see about potentially, this might be a suicide run into some toxic gas. Where am I? Where do I want to go over this? And then we have to go all the way down. But there is potentially a shortcut that we can get up to. And there's also pockets of not toxic air. And it feels like people running might be the way. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Let's see if we can make that happen. Yeah, that was a pretty sizable chunk of health. This would be, let's see. Ah, but there is, I could have maybe kept sliding there and avoided damage. I don't know, because there is like the floor. I think if we keep sliding, we actually don't get hurt. I stood too long, but you can clearly see there's like a close to the floor is not toxic. We got this open for us now, so that's good. And I'm at full fervor, so I would like to just go ahead and use my Vertialis here to hit that person over there. And well, okay, we're gonna pick up the item and then we're gonna get you out of here. We have acquired piece of a golden mask. We're almost dead, actually. Holy shit. I must have taken a hit from the nun's, is it a bell? What exactly is she swinging at us? Suswall? No, no Suswall. Okay, let's see what we've picked up. Another rosary bead. Piece of embossed gold, part of a mask broken years ago. The nuns of the Convent of the Charred Visage swear never to let the world see their burned faces, and the conviction of its old wearer has permeated the metal, grants some protection against flames. Okay, so we're starting to get some elemental-based rosary beads here. Elemental damage protection is interesting. Now, can I make it out of here without dying? Yes. Okay. So now this has been explored, which means I think we can just go back to the pre-do. So let's pre-do that. Okay. We'll just edit that part out. We don't do any sort of bad puns here. That is not allowed. Strictly not allowed. Pretty sure it is against... Oh, shit. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Where'd that thing come from? Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm about to die because I didn't actually go to the pre-do, and then I panicked because I didn't know what the hell to do against... What in the heck was that thing? Laser Ghost. Okay. Well, I got my wish to go back to the pre-do. Wow. That was an experience. Let's try that again. I totally thought I was walking into an area that was safe. I don't know why I thought that. But that's what I did. It's because I was distracted talking about a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Okay, that was a close call. Oh shit. Fucking laser beams. Fucking laser beams. You need to go away is what needs to happen. You need to fucking go away. Okay, these guys, these little dudes are pretty predictable, but I'm already, holy shit. I do not like that enemy. We're gonna go back to the pre-do. We're gonna get this right. We're going to get this correct. Because that is the majority of the gameplay here is 100% flawless and correct gameplay. So we're seeing the rare exception to this masterful first blind playthrough of Blasphemous. We're seeing the rare exception here, and you know, I don't edit these parts out because I want you all to note that we are. Can I deflect that? I wonder if I can deflect that. Well, if I am able to deflect it, I'm definitely not doing it in time. Okay. Can't deflect it. Cannot deflect laser beams. Damn it. I thought for sure we might have a chance to deflect some laser beams. Silly, do we count that as a silly science death, guys? What do you think? I think that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. One way or the other, we need to fucking... Man, this... How do I need to slide is what I need to do. The initial... Yeah, that's what I do. Okay, I think I see the pattern now. So let's try this one more time. Let's try to do this one more time where we actually not get hit by laser beams. One of these times we will actually do this right and make it through. Or the other option is to ignore that room for the time being and look through the other 2 rooms that are nearby and try to say, hey, you know, maybe there's not deadly laser beams in that direction. Oh, this was the one that we came in. We came in through that room, so that means that we want to actually explore. Oh, there's actually a lore or intel corpse down here. Okay, let's see what she has to say. The sisters humble themselves before. Oh my god, I almost read that as 2 holy fingers. Too much Elden Ring, guys. The sisters humble themselves before 2 holy figures in their crypts. What secrets might they be keeping? Who are the 2 holy figures? Oh, there's more. Sorry. Their eyes anticipate sacrifices, anticipate pain, anticipate blood. Craziness going on here at the convent, that's for sure. Okay. Oops. All right. Nice. There we go. Okay. Any sus floors anywhere? It kind of feels like if there were a sus floor, we would be like dropping to our death. Okay, we did pick up our guild fragment as well, did we not? Looks like we did. There is an elevator here. Oh, baby. Let's just ride this elevator, shall we? I don't even know. I'm not going to look at the map. Let's just figure out from experience where this elevator takes us, because it's got to be a shortcut, doesn't it? Oh, is there another elevator? Oh, it just comes back down to this one. Oh, shit. Okay, that's awesome. That feels so good. Oh my gosh, shortcut. We can make it back to Albero now. I'm so glad I went in this direction and not back into the scary ghost laser room. Because now I really actually, that's fantastic. That is fucking fantastic. We're going back to Albero, folks. We are, we're going to do an NPC sweep, at least in Albero. And maybe I might even do a little bit of no, I'm not going to do backtracking yet. Oh, I do want to check with the NPC out here. See if you have anything. No. Okay, we need more remnants, and apparently we don't have remnants just yet. Why am I going this direction? I want to. Oh, we should check with the bones. Our bones dude.
Time outside, but if your penance sorrowful.
Nothing new from Tirso. Anything that would interest. We really haven't picked up anything new, have we? Other than what we know to be, we have our empty bile vessel. Obviously, that's something new. But I just don't think anybody. I don't think the guy in the Salty Dream would react to that. Let's be sure about that, I suppose. But I have a feeling he's going to not care a lick. He's not going to care one lick of salty tears or dreams or whatever the place is. Whatever this place is. So that ain't it. We are almost up to, we're 3,800 tiers. We are so much closer to being able to afford that 5K. That 5K, I'm guessing it's a rosary bead from Candelaria. We could be very close to affording that. The mea culpa, there's this door here that we haven't figured out how this opens yet. And I don't think there's anything else to do with the mea culpa now. This mea culpa shrine is no longer useful to us, question mark? I think, yeah. So there's nothing more to do here, as far as I can tell. And, yeah. Let's find out what Bones Dude. We definitely have some bones to turn in, if nothing else. So who knows, we might unlock something from that.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
For sure.
Bring the rest of the...
Okay, all right. So still nothing. How many bones will it take? Like, who knows? There may be nothing. There may be nothing to unlock here. It may just be one of these things that you get the souls. You get the souls or the tears when you first pick up the bone, and then you just get the fun of turning it in. You just get that fun little, you know, boost to your gamer collectionist instinct by seeing all the bones show up on the wall. I gotta think there's something that's gonna be unlocked. Let's equip this piece of the tombstone, right? This was the part. Yeah, let's see if he reacts to this.
Bring the bones before me.
Okay. All right, never mind. I thought for sure that he would be... Man, this over here, it sure feels like this is gonna open up. Like, maybe that's what we get eventually from collecting enough bones, is that this passageway opens. Like, there's a doorway here, isn't there? With all the bones, the skulls that are, like, arranged around where there would be a doorway. Gotta be a thing, doesn't it? But for now, okay, so he's not... I would have thought for sure he would be the guy to react to that rosary bead. But I guess not. So, we'll check with Tirso.
Time out,
But these are NPCs. They all, yeah, I don't know. None of them. These ones at least are not reacting to that charm.
I'm the next strength.
Okay. I think what we'll do to finish out the episode here, we'll leave the convent for another time. Maybe next time we'll continue there, but I want to at least check in with Gemino and see if we got anything that he's interested in. And also there's a couple spots of interest on my map here that I want to check on. So let's head over in that direction. Wait a second. What the hell? There's a doggo here. Excuse me? What? And we can interact with this thing? Do we get to pet the doggo? What? There's a dog here. Whose dog is this? We can actually pet the doggo. We All right. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Good doggo. Good. Who's a good doggy? We don't have any treats for the doggy. I don't have any treats for doggo. So okay, there's a dog here. Who knew? Wow. That's a fun little addition. It's stuff like that. I mean, is that all there is to this? Like, there's like, my mind is wondering, like, is there a charm or something that I'm supposed to be wearing that's like the doggo charm in order to talk to the dog or get some extra clutch info. That's really interesting. If we go away, will the dog still be there? Or is this just like a random thing that every so often there's a dog that shows up? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Very cute. I'm a fan. Consider me a fan of that game design decision. What I just realized is that we should probably check with Nascimento. I sort of joked about not talking to him with regards to our empty flask, but he's the only vendor so far that has done anything that has affected our flasks. So we should at least check in with him to see, maybe he'll know who to talk to if he's not the person who directly upgrades our, like, we have to use this. I want to get a second flask. Somebody's got to help me with this. But no. Okay. All right. So, okay. So it's not.
Quicksilver.
Yeah. Yep. You're only interested in Quicksilver. Okay. He's going to be very interested in that flask once it actually has some bile in it. But for now, not so much. So let's head over in the direction of the previously mentioned points of interest, shall we? All right, well, I accidentally button mashed a flask drink because I drank a flask instead of parrying because the Dark Souls instinct in me kicked in because you press L1 to parry with your shield. But anyway, this is, no, you don't actually press, I take that back. That's a guarding with your shield. That's not a parry. So even I don't know what I'm talking about because I must be at that point of my, I'm at that point of my gameplay session where things are, the brain is starting to, you know, wind down its ability to actually process information. But what I realized when I was playing my fresh file is that I don't think I actually explored down here. And there turns out that there is a platform here that is revealed by the what is this thing called again? The relic that we have equipped, the blood perpetuated in sand. There was a special platform over here that I don't think we had taken note of before. I totally am not even sure that I noticed this thing. And then I just forgot to explore back in this area. And then I noticed on a fresh file, wait a second, there's a thing to find over here. What is this thing? What do it be? Oh no. Oh no. It's not just her hair, it's Tentutia's carnal remains. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot the novice Tentutia. Remains of the murdered novice Tentutia. They murdered her because she was a noob. That's Tentutia was just trying to record her playthrough of Blasphemous, and the mob just rose up against her. You noob! You're so bad at this game. That the murdered novice Tentutia wait a second. The remains of Tentutia that were isolated from the rest, so she could not receive a holy burial. They really, gosh, they didn't just, you're such a noob, we're gonna spread you from here to kingdom come. Who was Tentutia, you ask? Is this gonna tell us the same story as before? Well, she was once a girl born in this same yellowish village of Albero, a yellowish village. Just like you and me. On her 15th year, something extremely unusual happened. Her parents watched as part of her hair began twisting, unavoidably turning into very thin thorns. Concerned with the thought that it might be a punishment from the miracle, they locked her in as a novice inside a distant nunnery, famous for its strict cloistering, thus preventing the discovery of what would have undoubtedly been considered heresy. I mean, they tried. They tried. They could tell that, you know, Tentutia just wasn't like the other girls, and like, this game's crazy, dude. This game is absolutely nuts. Okay, the other place that I wanted to go, we'll go ahead and we'll grab the pre-do, and then we will head over here because, as I mentioned previously, I noticed a very suspicious set of candles. Ah, you stinkers. They got to me before. Man, why are you not dead yet? I hit you with my Vertialis. With my Vertialis nonsense. How is that not count as you being dead? Okay, here we have said candle, and it stood out to me. My sus meter went through the roof because I was like, this feels just like that wall. It feels just like that wall where we found, what did we find behind that other wall? But the wall that was out in the hallway to the left. Could this also, it is! I knew it, I was right. I didn't know that there was gonna be an enemy hiding behind this thing. Holy shit, get the hell out of here. Parry those. I'm so glad I have my, my sword heart on that gives me the extra parry window there. Holy shit! This game is so freaking cool. I love it. But yeah, my sus meter went up because it just was a very, you know, there's part of the level. It's one thing when the wall is like up against the border and you can't see anything more. And it's like, okay, I'll hit that wall just in case, but it's because sometimes it does turn out to be a sus wall. But these instances where there's like a darkened part of the level, I just had a feeling. I had a feeling. What do we got? What do we got? I kind of had a feeling it was going to be another bone. So we get ourselves some tears. That tear count goes up ever more. And we have Maxia of Pterodax, the cleric. With his broad smile and good manners, Nicodemus Pterodax, that's a name. What a great name. Never denied anyone refuge in his church. The discovery of a pile of bones in the sacristy revealed his true intentions. I have no idea what that word means. It feels like it's related to sacred. But good old Nicodemus Pterodax. Okay. All right, so there we go. So let's take off. We can take off this marker. We can take off this marker. And I'm excited to do some more exploring here in Mercy Dreams at some point. We've got a couple different ways to go down here. I think where I do the last thing that I would like to tick off our list is just head back and talk to our good friend Gemino. So let's head over in that direction. Oh, wait a second. There's another corpse here. These things are all, we passed by this the first time and I didn't even see there was a corpse. Like, it just stood out to me in no way whatsoever. It just, because I think it kind of blends right in with this tree here. Holy shit. I feel myself weakening. I am sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful, praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swaying in the wind. I don't know that I'd exactly describe your position as praying, but yeah, we've definitely seen your buddies swaying in the wind in their rusted cages. So, oh my goodness, so many things here. I will go ahead and establish our checkpoint, question mark. Actually, I think I might want to go back to the one down in Mercy Dreams. So we'll just head over here to Gemino and see, did we pick up anything that you're interested in?
Let me ask of you the favor of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees as my last wish before it is...
We did not. So he's just repeating the same dialogue as before. We picked up some, what was it called? Was it anointed oil to increase our fervor bar, but we still haven't quite got exactly what he was looking for. There is this one little passageway here that we need to explore, and then there's a whole convent still to explore. I gotta say, man, this game is just so much fun. The only little small thing is, you know, I want to explore in all these directions, but there is, you know, some decision making you have to do because you don't have a fast travel option. So you know, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Like, I want to go back. There's something else that I want to explore back here in Yondo. So many things to do. But of course, you're going to be backtracking in all places eventually, as this is a Metroidvania. And a really fun Metroidvania at that. This is where we will wrap up this installment of Blasphemous. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button to share it with others like you and let that YouTube algorithm spread the goodness to others. This really, just like every episode so far, I cannot wait. There's like every episode, secrets to discover and new enemies to deal with and hassle with, and yeah, I am just I'm here for it all. I'm really excited about the potential of these quest items that we've been picking up. The ability to have another flask and to have another rosary bead slot. But my goodness, where am I? Who do I need to talk to in this place to get some help around here? Hopefully we can figure something out on that front next time. We have a lot of runes. I said it. We have a lot of tears to spend. The penitent one is crying those bloody tears right now, reminding me they are called tears. And we're very close to getting that defense charm, the defense-oriented thing from Candelaria at 5,000. Lots of fun stuff to look forward to, and have fun with next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.